stacking figures with your family. I can show you how to get them figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but us giving a damn. So let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, sucker, kick it in the...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. And today we start the new season with an AFC West division battle right out of the gate, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook across midfield. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Ready. They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Yellow, line.
On second down, Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Raiders' 19-yard line.
Ready?
Now a play fake. Lance. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Raiders force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Here we go, here we go. 11. Stop.
Now a two-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On one, ready? Mighty. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11, 11. Dot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. The 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give them 32 on the play.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Credit the stop there to Leo Chanel, getting into the backfield and stopping him in his tracks.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Throwing now is Lance.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this, of course, is an intriguing Week 1 opener. On one sideline, you've got Josh McDaniels, Raiders head coach. But remember, back in Denver, where he was the head man in 2009 and 2010 as well. And on the other sideline, Sean Payton making his debut as head coach of the Broncos.
Two established coaches. Both of them made their bones on the offensive side of the ball. And Sean Payton won a Super Bowl as the head coach of the Saints. This is going to be fun to see them match wins.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Well, fingers crossed here. First quarter of the new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down. When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after him.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Man open downfield. It's Metcalf.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Dalvin Cook, 55 yards. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Kevontae Turpin now to return.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Here we go.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
11 MT, hey, 11.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
12, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Shot.
Now Burrow.
Finding Smith and Jigba downfield.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Stop.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Barkley.
This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes, it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
2nd and 10.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow will throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
11, Thomas.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. A short one there to Freiermuth. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, MT. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Dancing to his left. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
A first down carry for Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
He was brought down by
11.
So the false start will back them up 5.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in Week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Here we go, here we go.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! Tutu Atwell from 10 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Now receiver in motion left. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Raiders 14, Broncos 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that, and Charles is deep.
There he goes, right side.
Inside the 20, Dalvin Cook. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Dalvin Cook,
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
and the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now as he sends this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again. I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Scott.
Here's Burrow. And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Offline, ready?
Now Burrow on first down.
Screen play set up for Williams.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Again, it's Burrow.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
12, 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Foreman trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1.
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba.
They'll go with Foreman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Was that the incorrect read or just more an error on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter because it seemed like he was open there, just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a 4th down.
Here we go.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
12. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Ready.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Yellow, zoom. Drill green.
A final shot before half for Lance.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
11,
From the
11,
23, here's second down and 5.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
Burrow on play action. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Pat Freiermuth, the intended target,
And it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
I'm one, ready?
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
11 MT, 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
They run it on first with Foreman.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
The 47-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 9.
12, 12, 12.
Back to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
After that last play, we've got an injured man, and it's a big one. Joe Burrow shaken up. We hope this is nothing serious. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Foreman powering ahead.
Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Elliott. Open man is Higgins. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 30-yard line.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
11, 11, 11.
From the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Stop.
Williams. Raiders. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Broncos 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check pink. Ready.
They run it again with Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Strike it.
Here's Lance to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Cook. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Ready.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Hurry.
To throw, it's Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. In motion, Dorsett. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here we go.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Blue strike.
Desperation time here. Lance.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
1-1, ready?
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
12, 11, mighty, 11, mighty. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, the one he was after there.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm 1, ready?
Burrow will throw.
That is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 1, right?
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Hand off running left, Foreman.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real. And I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players. But you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,000.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Jackson Smith and Jigba
making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Raiders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
Raiders 48, Broncos 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Switch.
Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand.
Taking it right down Broadway.
Now he's loose again. Inside the 20, Dalvin Cook.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Dalvin Cook
with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns, so this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode, had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And now ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Anthony Brown.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Romeo Okwara working his way in and getting the tackle for loss.
The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Green jack. White. Cut.
DeLance going to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
It's 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Check view. Slide through. Set.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
11 empty.
Their
11
defense
empty.
forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Stop.
Now Burrow.
Screenplay set up for Williams.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
From the 41, here's second and a couple.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
Now it's Burrow.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Deontay Foreman, the intended target, out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down and 2.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow.
A short one there to Freiermuth. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
11.
And Burrow going to throw again.
So here's Freiermuth again.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
11.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown Raiders.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game.
And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Elliott now to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21.
Raiders 35, Broncos 21. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Fight. 97, 52 blaster. Eat old blue. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Completes to Njoku.
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Now a play fake. Lance. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.